Hi folks, so today I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the concept of self-love. I think self-love is something that's very, very commonly talked about, but I think it's really important to dissect what that really means and looks like. And from my perspective, there's kind of two different pieces to self-love. So one of them is more of a feeling and an acceptance. So part one of self-love basically is kind of getting to a point where you can look at yourself as a complete person and accept who you are, accept the good parts, your strengths, what makes you amazing, but also accepting the parts that maybe are challenging for you and that you're working through and kind of rear their ugly heads from time to time. So that one, a little more complicated. We're our own worst critics simply just because we on a daily basis have such a tunnel vision view of who we are, the decisions we're making, and it's kind of hard, honestly, to get to a point where we just are totally good to go with everything. But that is an important part of this whole concept. But in my opinion, the second part is really the one that's the most impactful on our daily lives. And the second part is more about our actions and our behaviors. So when you think about people in your life that you care about very deeply and that you love, whether that's family, friends, or a romantic partner, or even a pet, to be honest, how do you treat them? How do you show up for them? When they're having a tough day, they're stressed, maybe they made a mistake at work, they got a new promotion, anything. How do you show up for them? Do you get excited about these little wins? Are you empathetic and compassionate? What do you think they might need in that situation? Do you offer that? And I think so often we don't show ourselves that same kind of love and intentionality. And I think it's really important to treat yourself the way that you would treat somebody that you loved. So next time you're kind of struggling, or over the next couple days, maybe just take a step back when you're noticing yourself feeling some hard feelings, or even feeling some really good feelings, like celebrating something and kind of saying, okay, if this was somebody close to me and they were feeling these things or going through this, how would I show up for them? And start to show up for yourself that way and make yourself that same kind of priority. And a lot of the times, having that kind of action for yourself and showing up for yourself on that level will begin to foster that kind of self-acceptance that's on the other side of the picture. But it's very important that our self-love is not just a feeling that we have towards ourselves, but also how we treat ourselves on a daily basis and the relationship that we have with ourselves through good times and bad times. So I hope this is helpful for some of you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.